Hey everyone, welcome to Recording Rissa. This is my channel. I'm Rissa. What's up? I'm so happy that you've decided to stop by for my Real Housewives of Potomac Season 9, Episode 13 recap. I am so excited. I love Real Housewives. It's like my little, not so little dirty secret. And so I'm so excited to have a little platform to share this tea with, because besides my partner, there aren't that many people in my life that actually watch Real Housewives. And as I'm doing this, I'm like looking at my makeup like, what's going on? All right, so we're just gonna jump into this episode because there's just so much to unpack. And there's literally just like, I have a lot to get off my chest personally as a viewer. So personally, I think, not like I remember where I was, but I do remember the moment I realized the footage of Karen Huger's arrest from her DUI had been released to the internet. And, I saw all the memes, and like, I definitely, I don't think alcoholism is a joke. I don't think DUI or drunk driving is a joke. I just want to say that. But, her responses clearly showed that, like, in those videos, her level of intoxication, which I think was, like, alluded to throughout this whole season. But I don't think anyone was prepared to see that. And so I am literally waiting so like on edge for like nail-bitingly on edge for the reunion, just because I want to see what all the castmates have to say, because they've all been hounding her all season, so they're definitely gonna have something to say about this. So yeah, I'm just like, I've also noticed Karen's been very deliberate about not drinking this season around the ladies. She's also specifically said that in this episode where she's like, I am not sobriety. And I was like, I've never heard a least sober statement in my life, so I believe her. But I also feel like she's definitely not trying to give them any ammunition, which is totally valid because they're very catty. And Mia, even though has had a history with opioid addiction, is very much on Karen's behind over her alcoholism/alcohol problem. That brings me to Mia. Mia could also be like most hated, I feel like, of this season. She just definitely is showing lack of human empathy, lack of genuine regard for anyone besides herself, including her children. Because in this episode, we see Dr. Wendy kind of be like, hey dude, at this point I'm kind of concerned about your kids. You're saying that Gordon is like kidnapping them, doing all these things, and I'm not sure if it's safe for them to be around him. And like, everyone's noticing these little discrepancies and like her making Gordon seem like the biggest villain and super untrustworthy. But then when you see the camera's reaction, the camera panning to like the behind the scenes reactions, I guess you could say, you see how like she is very okay. Like, like when they take a bus from the house that they're staying at, like the Airbnb or the hotel, to this town in Panama, like the oldest city in Panama. And it's a pretty decent bus ride. And before she even gets on this bus, she knows where her kids are. She knows that they're safe. She knows like that Gordon took them to like their nanny of like 16 years, his house, And even in that presentation, that's not how she tells the girls about it later at the dinner. She's like, he took him to a friend of his mom's, something like that, where it was just like, you didn't say like how you did 30 minutes earlier in this episode that she's a trusted lady, how wonderful she's been. They even showed a picture of Mia's son with this lady that Gordon left them with. So, Mia has this whole history of just like being super shady and like very weirdly manipulative about what she is discussing. Like how much she divulges what she says and how she says it is very calculated. Tell me in the comments if you think I'm wrong, but I see something there and I'm not liking it. Okay, and also disclaimer, like, I don't think anyone cares about my opinion, but just in case anyone does agree with me, please let me know in the comments, because I feel like I am losing my mind, especially with the way that Mia is villainizing Gordon for having bipolar disorder. I think that's horrible to do someone with like a mental illness, and like especially when they're not displaying like things that are, you know, behaviors that are definitive symptoms of someone having a mental health crisis, and it's just someone being a human being. It's not fair to villainize that at all, you know, because they're too. Yeah, also my partner wants to jump in.
Yeah, well, she just does stuff that would incite him. Like, she cheats on him constantly and has the man she cheated on him with around all the time, and then she's like, oh, he's so crazy, he's mad. Why is he so mad?
Yeah, I totally agree. If you are actively inciting someone and triggering someone, you know, and then flipping it and being like, how could you be so mad? That is a sign of being a manipulator, which I think Mia is. And you know what else I think? I think that Jacqueline is so far up Mia's butt, it's disgusting. She needs Mia to take a laxative so she can just get flushed out. I'm so serious. Jacqueline, they did all the flashback scenes of Jacqueline just taking the L for Mia time and time and time again. And it was just kind of like, when will she ever learn? And then on top of that, you know, I'm starting to wonder, like, what is the nature of their friendship? Because you tell me in the comments if it's normal for you to share your man with your pals. And apparently Ink and Jacqueline had a little soiree while they were all doing stuff in some shower. But the part that got really confusing to me was that they were all saying that it was 20 years ago, blah, 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 blah. But they were also doing flashbacks to 2022 when they were all on vacation and allegedly showering together then. Not my circus, not my monkeys. But yeah, basically, you know, I think that Jacqueline is not going to be able to really have any weight and like any allegiances on this show if she stays by Mia's like right hand. I think Mia is going to turn on anybody who does not fit into like the exact narrative and response that Mia needs to have around her at that moment, you know? Mia does not like accountability. Like, as soon as someone's like, hey, I don't like that you did this, it's gonna be on you to fix this, she's like, well, fuck, or F you. You know, you can just go, you know, do whatever, I'm gonna do my own thing. And so I feel like, you know, there's just no accountability there. I don't understand why Gordon's pressed over her. I don't even know if Ink's really that pressed over her the way that she is acting like it, but I don't understand why Ink's pressed over her. I mean, I'm very confused because it doesn't seem like she treats herself well, much less the people around her. But on to someone who's a more positive note, Dr. Wendy. I love her so much. She's so educated, so fun. And all I really have to say about her on this trip is that she really is on her own wave with Panama. Like, I know she knows these ladies are bougie, but from the 3-hour drive from the airport to the resort to making these ladies change into a restaurant bathroom, she's just a level of down to earth that they cannot relate to, and it's driving them wild. So I really am excited to see what she does next on this trip, just to stir things up a little bit as a trip planner. But it looks like a gorgeous experience so far. And I'm really excited to see what happens in our, I think, the season finale, and then we have the reunions, which is what I'm really looking forward to. Because Karen, we need to know what you're thinking, even though I don't know if you can say because of your legal battles. So yeah, okay. All right, everyone, so that's all I have to say. Let me check my notes. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been my little Real Housewives of Potomac season 9 episode 13 recap. If you want to see more recaps of episodes or season finales, reunions, let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, because I will be doing more content. I try to be consistent. That's my goal for 2024, is just to be out here making content, just so that people can hang out at home and have something to watch wherever they're bored, and it could be me. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye. This has been Recording Rissa.